Okay, fantastic. Fantastico. All right, so this is an extension of Dancing with God. That's such a beautiful freaking idea, and coming up and, feeling respected, feeling respected. That sounds beautiful. You're going to feel respected this week. Wow, that is really beautiful. Shout out to God on that. Shout out to God. Creator, more. More, I say. All right, the Creator says, sure. That's so sweet. I felt that energy. That's sweet. All right. Well, what we talking about, God? Go on into what you were saying, dancing with you. More on that. More on dancing with you. Well, I know that's right. Big impact. Message. Baby, you got my message. That's exactly what I was trying to say, okay? I suspect that that's what I'm getting off of this card. You know what I mean? Because God got you. You feel me? Messages, listening to your higher self. The pressure communicating with you, like a hug communicates with you. A hug means, hey, I'm glad to see you. That's what it's supposed to mean. Or, hey, you're leaving, but I love you. I'm glad that we had this time together. That's what that means. So the Creator seemed to be glad that we got the message about dancing. Okay? Amen. Amen. Go further. Go further. Thank you for that message, ancestors, Creator. That's the cosmic UPS right there. Taking power and energy from ancestor to ancestor. Hmm? Getting that message out. I know that's right. Get it out, y'all. Spread the good news. Spread the good news. If y'all are practitioners, boom, practice, y'all. Practice. Fantastic. Go in. Oh, look at this. I know it. Okay? The divine lovers. Right now, I'm up in the sanctuary with it, y'all. I'm up in the temple. I'm in the chapel with it, y'all. Shout out to God. Mutual respect. Do you feel me? I know that's right. Okay, so when we say that we're a child of God, that's not in the sense of being patted on the head like you can't do nothing for yourself. That's not what God is saying, I feel. You know what I mean? Because mutual respect, that's why. Mutual admiration, like in the child of God card. You know what I mean? Like, hey, like parents that respect their children. That sort of thing. Like, I respect your accomplishments. I expect what you've become. Oof, my God, that's powerful. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, thanks to God for that. That's what I know. That's what I know. Amen. Amen. Let's go on. Mm, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the reason for the respect. Oh, this is good. The reason for the respect is because you have succeeded about something. You have been effective in the face of doubt somewhere or in general, you know? And look at you using your powers. Okay? The Creator is genuinely proud of you. Taking the leap of faith that you have taken wherever you have taken it. Yeah, the Creator's feeling that. That made a big impact. Big impact, right? Literally, the Creator is feeling it. Okay? So that's why you're going to feel it. This blessing of God's admiration, this blessing of God's grace and privilege, okay, that God is putting on you. This blessing of having God's respect. You know, you still a child of God. You still in your lane. You dig it? But your lane is expanding. You got a couple more lanes now that you could be in. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple of lanes. And matter of fact, you change lanes beautifully. That's what the Creator likes. I like how you change lanes smooth like that. That's nice. Like, even when it's a little bit crazy and sticky, you still get it done. Nice. Nice driving there. Young person, child of God. Nice driving there. Pretty effective, you know? Like, you ain't at the top of your full optimum power yet, even. See, because this is the full figure in my deck. You see what I'm saying? So he's a new elder. He's not a baby. You know what I'm saying? But he's a new elder, and there is still yet some levels to go up. We're not done with the levels just because we grown or whatever. We're not done with the levels. There's still shit to learn, and that's what the Fool figure is doing in this card. Now it could be a little sticky, could be a little bit, requiring a little navigation, or you might knock something over. You know what I mean? But either way, you're managing it. You pull it off, or you pulled it off. And that's what's happening in this card. And I feel that that's what made the impact. And that's why the impact is being made. Okay, let's go further. Look at there. Seeing the, excuse me, I'm sorry. I know my cards are dirty. I do leave them outside. I don't know how to stop that from happening, though. Except don't leave them outside, but they're already dirty. So anyhow, just saying. Um, Seeing the code, seeing the matrix code, um, behind appearances. That's what you pulled off effectively in the face of doubt. So whatever it was difficult to achieve, challenging. The odds were not in your favor. It looked like here, and you pulled it off. I get the sensation it's going to have something to do with manifestation, as we do have the magician figure right now. Okay, and he's giving me, since we're in the chapel right now, he's giving me that somebody pulled this off. You pulled something off. Something was an illusion. You were able to see past it. Okay, you were able to manifest something. The impact, pulling off whatever maneuver this was with the leap of faith and the using of your powers. The Creator's tipping the hat to you. All right, absolutely. How lovely. Ten of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? Reaching the goal, long-term stability. Okay, and since we have the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles, of course, that can be that stable foundation, that stable family, that stable union. Do you feel me? The long-lasting love, the epic love, the successful love, the power couple. Okay, so to go back to the chapel with it, you and God is a power couple. Oh my God. I love that, honey. That is like having a yacht. Okay. That is like having a private plane. Okay. Wow. Okay. Like, that just feels like luxury to me. That feels, I mean, Ten of Pentacles, people. The divine twins. God is all proud of you. Maybe you'll travel if we're on the lover's floor. Maybe you and your person will travel, take new adventures, and manifest shit. Uncover things, you know? Absolutely. Like, that makes me think of Scooby-Doo. What were they called? Like, their team? I forget what their team was called. I ought to know this, old school. But I don't remember what the damn team was called. But you know what I'm saying? Like, investigating things, uncovering things. Like, I get a sense of you exploring the world together. That sort of thing. Traveling together, discovering new things, going on adventures, that sort of thing. So that also applies to the chapel level as well with you and God. You're an adventurer with God. You're going on adventures. You dig what I'm saying? Ooh, ooh, fantastic. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay, let me tell you what you did. Let me tell you. Listen, yo, shout out to y'all, B. Whoever did this, that's what's up. Okay, whatever you fucking did, I am with God. Okay, I feel the love on this real serious because here's the thing: you strategized somewhere. You thought something, you thought it through, and you calculated beautifully. Even though you're like brand new at a thing, or you never tried this particular thing before, or it didn't look good, or whatever. Okay, whatever that is, you did it and pulled it the fuck off because of your calculations. Your calculations were brilliant. See, also, this is Okosi in my deck, the hunter, right? So he hits the target successfully. Okay, that's the whole point here. He gets what is needed for the village in abundance. You see what I'm saying? And then strategy. So it takes calculation to fire an arrow successfully, right? You did something. You hit a target. You manifested something. You reached a goal. You know, you got the message. You translated something, because this is translation too, because essentially you're seeing the code behind the illusion. So you have the illusion. That's what was handed to you in terms of whatever the situation was. Okay. And you figured, reverse engineered the shit like, okay, that's what it looks like. So that means I would have to go this way to hit that and then go around that way. Because I know the truth is I have an abundant future ahead of me. I have an abundant future ahead of me. So maybe it looked like you didn't have an abundant future ahead of you. Maybe that's what it looked like. Ten of Pentacles, abundant future. You saw the truth behind the illusion. You took a chance. You calculated, figured the shit out. Maybe you're doing something you love here in the Lover's card. Do you feel me? And maybe people are feeling it. Maybe people are like, yeah, I love it. I love it too. You love it. I love it. We all love it. Right? Either way, you figured out the truth, or you manifested the abundant future, or what have you, or your idea hit the target or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Fantastic. Fantastic. What a beautiful thing to say. Ooh. Seeing things clearly as they are here with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, by the way. Okay. Sharp thinking is what I'm getting out of that. Mm-hmm. Having none of it. By having none of it, you hit the target. By seeing things clearly or having clear perception, you hit the target. Like you see your target and then you calculate how to hit it with this arrow here to hit the bullseye. It didn't look good. Maybe it was too far away. There was some things in the way, people in front, moving around, or whatever. You did it perfectly. Didn't kill nobody. Okay, that sort of thing. Or maybe the target was moving and it looked like, I don't know if you're gonna hit that target, because by the time the arrow get over there, the thing you looking at is gonna be down the street, that sort of thing. Well, you calculated that, you took all of that into consideration. Okay, it's moving, so I'm gonna have to aim slightly in front so that by the time they run, bang, that far, the arrow will be there to meet them. You dig what I'm saying? And bullseye, abundant future. Very good. Very good. The thing was running away and you didn't get caught up in that illusion. Oh, it's getting away. No, it's not. No, it's not. You dig what I'm saying? You just got to aim with precision. You got to eye your target and triangulate, which is going around lately. You have to triangulate on your target, calculate and let it rip. You dig what I'm saying? You did that. Look at that. Like a boss, they said. Like a fucking boss. That's what the creator said. Ooh, and why is that significant? Because here's the Fool card, here's the Beginner card, here's the odds stacked against you card. It looks doubtful card. And then here's the Emperor in his full glory, standing in his power, asserting himself just by being the Emperor standing here. Do you feel me? Absolutely. All with all the authority, King of Swords, with all that mental and intellectual authority. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing. Hello? Mm, mm. Listen, whoever did that, you did the damn thing, and that's clear. That's clear here. You did the damn thing, and that's why the creator is saying, yeah, tip of the old hat. Tip of the old hat to you, because you did the damn thing. Okay? Got the creator cursing. All right? I know that's right. Okay? That's how I like it. I don't know about you. Okay? Fantastic. Yeah, good. You hit the target. Fantastic. Look, 2 pregnant ladies. Look at there. You saw the illusion. Okay? So if we on the lovers floor, obviously, I'm going to go to that floor first right now, you know. You saw the illusion. You are the supreme mother. If it's a situation like that, you know, maybe there's 2 baby mamas, you know, or some such thing like that, or maybe there's a mother and a wife, or a mother and a baby mama, or a mother and a lover. You know what I mean? And you saw, or somebody saw, this guy saw past the illusion. But yeah, 2 people are doing something here. I guess the divine twins. That's interesting. It's like the last Matrix. Oh my God, that's coming up, right? Because it was about a rejoining of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I hope I didn't ruin it for anyone, but you know, there's more to it than that. But ultimately, that's the bottom line, and we kind of already knew that before we saw the movie in the first place. For those of us who saw the movie, we knew what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So you knew that the change was coming, and you knew that you had an abundant future. You knew that. Because you could see that. That's why. Like, that was the math. Like, I don't get like you didn't know because you already knew, but you knew because you could see, you received the message. That's why you knew. Because the creator told you. That's why. Because the creator told you. Mm-hmm. She said, free your mind, Neo. Mm-hmm. And you was like, oh, okay, free your mind? Gotcha. That's a copy. You know what I mean? That's a copy. And you freed your mind. Or this guy freed his mind, or maybe you freed your mind. I mean, I don't know which one of y'all I'm talking to, maybe both of y'all. But yeah, awesome. Okay. So on the business floor and on the chapel floor, that's interesting how that's coming together for me. The chapel floor and the business floor. So this is you, whatever the situation was that you was looking at, you read your market, or you figured out, you know, your invention or whatever. You see the flavor, right? Okay. So you knew, or like I said, maybe you thought it wasn't going to be an abundant future. And turns out that you figured out, based on some information that you got from God, or some information you got, if we're on the business floor, from somebody, you know, you incorporated it beautifully and were able to predict or have foresight, insight into the trends, let's say, you know, what would happen, and therefore get ready for the wave of change that's coming. And you did that beautifully. Let's go further. Ooh, firm in your beliefs. I know that's right. Yep. Firm in your beliefs. Okay, so for the lovers, firm in your beliefs that an offering would be made. Or firm in your beliefs that you would get the money that you needed. Or firm in your beliefs that your shit is stable, your relationship is stable. That sort of thing. Or the father of the child, if we're on the baby mama floor, was going to get you the money. He was going to give you the child support. He was going to have respect, and get you the money for the child support, that sort of thing. If we're on the chapel floor, it's all about being firm in your beliefs that you have the power to take care of yourself, or you have the power to secure the house, or you have the power to, stay up, essentially. Or your business partnership would be lucrative, like everybody's invested properly, kind of thing. Everybody's firmly committed to the process of keeping this business going, or something like that. Or maybe you demonstrated your business acumen or something. You know what I mean? And so somebody appreciates that. Y'all appreciate that about each other, perhaps. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, all right. So I'm back on the lover's floor. Um, yeah, so there was some sort of problem here. There's some sort of problem here. Somebody's sorry about hurting you or attacking you. Oh. So a lot of messages is getting out because that's the cosmic UPS. Okay, and now I'm hearing about other people. So something is making some kind of crazy impact, some sort of message. Okay. And perhaps someone was blocked from money or didn't give the money on time. Maybe that erupted into a conflict or something, or somebody had to fight about the money. But it's okay. Yeah, they're going to come through. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come through. Yeah, they feel sorry for attacking you and trying to block you. Or they're sorry that they was mad because you blocked them, whatever the situation might be. Maybe they tried to take your money. Okay, now I'm on the business floor. Sorry about that. But this is about partnerships, right? So, or relationships or lovers, but it could be partners just or on some business arrangement shit. And I feel like somebody didn't come correct the first time. And that's what was sticky here in terms of the Fool card and, navigating and changing lanes expertly, even though it doesn't look good or looks dangerous or whatever. And you pulled it off anyway. So now somebody is feeling some kind of way. Okay, so now it's making me feel like somebody's in a car and somebody else is shooting at the car. Okay, that's what's coming to my mind right now. And you're dodging bullets as you're driving. You know what I mean? And let's say they have the advantage because they have a gun. It's high caliber, top of the line, able to do damage, right? Here with the conflict card. And they're mad, right? So, but you were on some Tom Cruise Mission Impossible shit. You was on some Jason Bourne shit, and you pulled the shit off, in your like a boss, the creator said. Like a boss. These are bosses. This is a new Jack, and these are bosses. Okay? So the new Jack wins, right? The uppermost card in the column here. And right, because this is the overall card, right? So, oh, okay, wait, it's windy. Hold on, it's windy. Okay, um, so nobody expected this guy to succeed at what he was doing. You know what I mean? Nobody expected this guy to succeed, but he did, like a boss. So that's what you did, or that's what somebody did. Okay. Because I don't feel like it. That's why I don't feel like putting no more rocks. The wind stopped blowing. Okay, just saying. Sorry to the people who wasn't thinking nothing about that, but there you go. Um, yeah, so it looked like somebody is sorry. Now, if we're talking about the creator, I don't know if it's possible. Is it possible for the creator to be sorry about something? Is that possible? I don't know. You know, like I'm sorry you had to deal with that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I know that made you upset, but you did so beautifully. You passed the test with such flying colors that I can't help but to reward you with this Ten of Pentacles. I can't help but reward you with respect and the tip of the old hat. And here's an offering, okay? Absolutely. You have an abundant future. You knew. You had faith. Oh, come on, y'all. Okay, listen. I have to go on a trip to warm up my coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. So let us go further. Thank you. All right, let us go further into the Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I feel that the creator has some empathy for something you went through. You know what I mean? And maybe whoever you went through it with also has some empathy and respect and a degree of, respect, not always like, oh, I sure do respect that person. Like, not like that. Um, but a chastisement kind of thing, like that kind of respect where you've been checked, you've been you've had your card pulled, or um, you've been warned, or like that, like the person who has respect in that situation where they fucked up, they did something, and then somebody had to come get them. Sensation. Okay, that's the sensation that I'm getting. Um, yeah. Okay, so let's go further. Well, somebody burnt a bridge, and I feel like the creator didn't like that either, or something, or somebody used up all the resources. They drank all the orange juice or some shit. And mhm, and you had to come down there. You had to come down there. And the creator liked the way you came down there, by the way. She liked how you did that. That was real smooth, she said. Mhm. That was real smooth. All right. 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 Okay, this is what she liked. She liked how you transcended your emotions and you found an alternative to war. Ooh, nice. Nice. Because you was pissed. Look like here. If it was about the money, or, whatever, the money or the attack or the, whatever the burning of the bridge was, you transcended, you just cut it off. You just stopped it, or you just, like whatever, or you saw it clearly, and you knew what it was. You knew how to identify it. And yeah, there is a stopping energy here because we have the cosmic cops with the boundary setting. They set the boundary. hmm I get the sensation the anger might have come from your side, from the side of the righteous person. Because the angry empress has every reason to be mad, even though sometimes she just represents anger. But I'm getting the sensation that it's her full definition here, where she has every right. And the way you transcended your emotions, when you could have returned the battle energy, you could have returned it, right? But you only did just the magical amount with the Queen of Swords here, because she cuts off the head of corruption. And that's it. She just neutralizes the shit. We're not gonna box. You know what I mean? I'm not coming to your house. I'm not calling your job. You just cut off. That's it. You know? No fucking spectacular show. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. You just cut. The end. And I'm gonna just get over it eventually. And that's that. You know? That's that. You done fucked up. That's it. You know, and that's what I see here. You done fucked up. That's it. Mm-hmm. Okay, or you done fucked up. That's it. Okay? Absolutely. And somebody is like, yeah, I done fucked up. You right. You right. I shouldn't have did that. Because the way you handled it, you know what I'm saying? The way you handled it made it obvious that it was an over application of force, like what the magician is doing here in this card. One of the things he's doing, like on the negative side, is he's doing too much, is what he's doing for a measly outcome. Hardly worth it, kind of thing. You know? Not to mention it's all bullshit, you know. He's sitting there trying, I'm the greatest, I'm Merlin, I am the greatest. I'm the greatest magician in the world, you know, because he's got a smoke machine and a fan, you know, and he got the special effects hooked up in the theater, you know, and so he be fooling people into thinking he doing real magic. And it's not even serious. Everyone knows it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the problem? What's the point? So, the creator like how you handled that. Okay, let's go further into the fool figure, the fool card being effective in the face of doubt. Anyway, I think the most important thing is they respect you a little more. Whoever was the attacker person or the arsonist, they respect you a little more because of how you handled the situation. And the creator also respects you for how you handled the situation because you had every right to be mad. Especially if we on the baby mama floor, since we got two pregnant ladies over here. Yeah, I know that's right. Oh, that's powerful, y'all. Listen, loss is not defeat, y'all. Do you feel me? Somewhere you took a leap of faith that loss wasn't defeat. Yeah, yes. That's all right. That's all right. That's what I feel down here. You see what I'm saying? Because the head of corruption is cut off here in the Queen of Swords card. So you good. You good for the corruption guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, you can't burn that bridge twice. Now can you? You know what I mean? And if you cut off, you won't be burning anything else over here. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all right. You know, that kind of thing. Then you transcending your emotions and the bridge is burnt, but you transcending your emotions and facing your demons about that. Oh, it's over. Oh, I'm not going to hit the target. Oh, I'm not going to get the business, you know, contract or whatever you was concerned about. You took a leap of faith. Something wasn't correct. Something was incorrect. And you were right. Something was incorrect. Okay, that's what it says here. And you handled it beautifully because you were licensed by this person's actions, I suspect, with the arsonist. You can hunt down the arsonist and you can attack them and it's okay. You know what I mean? It's completely okay. You know, like legally here because we have the cosmic cops. You know what I mean? So nobody, if you beat up the arsonist, you know, nobody's going to really feel that bad. You dig it? You know? So you could have did that. You could have did that. You could have hunted them down and beat them. You know? And that would have been cool because they tried to make war with you. But you didn't do that. You faced your demons. And some of the demons might be like, oh, you're going to let them get away with that? See, that came up in another reading recently. I think it was a setup or maybe the shade maker. It was like that. You gonna let them get away with that? And you was like, no, that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. Loss is not defeat, right? Took a leap of faith, right? Because you was firing the arrow on some level And so you was like, nah, 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 nah. That's all right. It's not getting away. It's not getting away. I'm just firing my arrow like, several yards ahead of this person in the direction that they're heading in. So by the time they get here, bang, it's going to hit them right in the neck. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You took a leap of faith. See, this is my fool card. This is my fool figure. You started a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe if we're on the lover's floor, maybe it's about you thought you was with your twin, you thought you was with your soulmate, and that might be true. You know what I'm saying? That might actually be true. But maybe they did something and you was like, that's all right, I'll get me another one. Or that's all right, he'll be back, or she'll be back, or that's all right, they'll figure it out, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get off on your floor. But somehow loss wasn't defeat and you took a leap of faith on that and you just started new. Just started new. Suddenly, all of a sudden. Or whatever move you made surprised somebody, or surprised people, or surprised a person. Or they're surprised maybe because they attacked you and they expected you to retaliate and you did not. And they're like, oh shit, and maybe they feel lost because you pulled off some maneuver and it looked doubtful. Like, oh shit, wait a minute, I just tried to murder this motherfucker and they dodged the bullet and they survived. Oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, now I know it's going to be on right now. You know what I'm saying? Or you shot this motherfucker and the bullet hit, you know? Or, like they shot you and the bullet hit. You went down and got back up. And they're like, oh, damn. Now I have to run for my life. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. I suspect there's many layers. All right. So there we got some karma. And it's dual, right? Good news, bad news. There's loss, bad news. There's not defeat, good news. Okay. Or it could be dual in the sense of, they put you through something, they did something to harm you, and that was karma you went through for whatever reason, not necessarily because you deserved it, but because you're earning your stripes, right? And because God is weighing in on this. So obviously it was some sort of universal test. If God is coming back at you like, yeah, okay, good job, kind of thing. Fantastic. You did a great job. So this is some kind of universal test for the righteous person. And for the other person, they created karma. It's still a universal test for them, but they made it, unpleasant for themselves. And so, because the arsonist, so that's no fun. So now maybe somebody might be in their head now, right? The way they would be in their head if they tried to murder you, but then you survived. Or they tried to harm you and then you came back, like you was in a coma maybe. Maybe you was in a coma and then, they found out when you jumped off the bridge as they were shooting at you that you actually made it. They thought you died. Come to find out you was healing up in the hospital somewhere for a while. And now you're on the hunt on some John Wick shit. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh shit, all in their head with the King of Swords here. You know what I mean? So that's the karma that they have to go through. Mm, yeah. Yes. They were confused. They were like, wait a minute. I thought you said this bullet was supposed to kill people, take down the elephant at 5 miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the, why did they get back up? You know? And perhaps the gun store is like, listen, this has nothing to do with me, all right? Usually it takes down elephants at fucking, 50 yards or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I can't speak for your friend and why your friend was able to get back up. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? So this person is like, wait, what? Like, wait, what? What? Okay, like that. Like, wait, confused. Like, oh, what? You know, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Whatever move you made now has somebody what they don't know what to say. If we still talking about you and your fancy footwork, then your calculations were perfect. And here we're remaking the mirror. So maybe somebody broke your mirror, but that's okay because you know the people who can bring the mirror and refresh it, renew it, and make you brand new again. You see what I'm saying? So that's why loss is not defeat, you see. Okay. And so now as the mirror is being remade, you don't have all the information you need about this leap of faith, you know, or being effective in the face of doubt. You know, you're doing your best calculations, King of Swords. You're doing your best. You're following your instincts. You're paying your karma. You're keeping your passions under a cool, calm surface. You're not processing any loss as defeat. Okay? So, like the Fool here, like I said, it could be very sticky. You know, maybe sloppy, or maybe you knock something over, like I said before. You know, or because you're brand new to something, or because you were hit by something, this attack, you know, and hit hard, right? Because that's the only time it would be, you know, doubtful, right? That you could recover or come back from or whatever. So that's why the creator's like, wow, look at you. The doctor said you never walk again. Look at you running around climbing trees, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, like a boss, okay? Followed your instincts, paid the price, and did the calculations like a boss. Let us move on. Right. Faced your fear. Ooh, you faced your fear. I'm going to guess of karma, of the payment, of making the payment. Because maybe you was like, okay, I'll put the money in, you know, or I'll put the energy in, but that money's going to come back, you know? And perhaps you didn't know that for sure. But you calculated it. Based on your calculations, you was like, no, that money's going to come back, sorry. Or that energy is going to come back, you know, whatever it was that you had predicted, or whatever it was that you had, you know, calculated. It was like, no, if I shoot this way, it's going to hit the target at approximately 0-100 hours, you know, that sort of thing. And it did. It did. You faced your fears about it. Like a boss, like an emperor. Ooh. And like a divine child of God. Ooh. Like the emperor is a divine child of God, or your emperor energy, or I should say your divine child of God energy is coming out like the emperor. It's coming out like a boss. He was like, nah, B. You know, like, even though it looked doubtful, you was like, nah, I'm a divine child of God. What you mean? You know, like, because this is on the divine child of God line here, and the emperor is stating, he's asserting his will. You know what I'm saying? Facing the fears. And why are you able to face these fears? What's giving you the energy to do that? Well, I'm a divine child of God. So I'm gonna follow my instincts on that. I don't know how to break it to these motherfuckers. Okay? But I'm gonna follow my instincts on that, and I'm gonna just take a leap of faith, and I'm gonna start over new. You know, or I'm gonna leave this job. Fuck it. I don't know what the fuck I might do next. All right? But I'm sure I'll figure it out. And then you did it and you figured the shit out. Do you? Hello? Or whatever. You know, you hear the flavor. You know what I'm saying? I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Somebody said you had it going on. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so mm, shout out to Black Sheep. Um, ooh, nice. Okay, so you protected what mattered the most. You made wise, cool, calm cat decisions about this thing. hmm hmm Or you protected yourself from an illusionist. Oh my God. Come on now and bring it. You saw the secret behind the illusion. You used your power effectively of manifestation. You understood what it takes to manifest a thing. All right, get off on your floor. You made dreams come true, either your own from your calculations. Let's say if we're in the business floor, you know what I mean? You figured out something, you applied yourself to it, and maybe something didn't work out the way you wanted it to originally, kind of thing. Like when, in the first lane, took you so far, then you had to switch lanes in order to keep going or, make a certain kind of turn at a certain kind of place. Well, whatever your calculations were, if we're on the business floor, um, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Again, like a boss. So I don't know if you're a woman because I'm seeing a lot of masculine energy here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, okay. So whoever tried to attack you, stop you, thwart your plans, stop your business, break up your relationship, whatever. Or if a lover tried to attack you or whatever, or somebody tried to steal money or they fucked up some money or some such thing like that, get off on your floor. It all came to nothing. It all came to nothing because you're going to make money anyway and you're going to have money anyway, or you're going to have your business anyway, or you're going to find another lover anyway, or, depending on what the scenario is, go to get off on your floor. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. So on one of the lovers' floors, um, somebody is returning to the safe haven, and it's an exercise of wisdom. It's an exercise of cool, calm decision making, wise judgment. hmm Yeah, I'm getting a strong manifestation vibe off of the magician here today. Yeah, so somebody tried to stop your dreams from coming true, or, you know, somebody was trying to block your business or something like that. Like there's some sort of hater move that was made, some sort of attack, some sort of, wrongdoing, arson. And they were trying to stop you from having this abundant future or from returning to the safe haven. And they did too much for no good reason. Okay, because I got two cards like that. He can, on the negative side, do too much for no good reason, and or for a very small effect. And this one can do too much for no reason. So that's interesting. Get off on your floor. All right. So, uh-huh. Yes. Maybe they tried to say something. Right. But you protected yourself. Or you were told something, since we got the big message at the top here. Okay. So if this is the baby mama floor, you might have been told something about a baby mama, another baby mama. you saw through the bullshit. Or another baby mama said something, you saw through the bullshit. Oh, I know that's right. Okay, so if we on the lover's floor, somebody is returning to the Empress. That's where the safe haven is at. That's the message, or that's the movement. Somebody tried to attack or create some chaos, make war, fuck some shit up. Could be many things they tried to do. If we on the business floor, somebody didn't want you sitting on your throne, sitting pretty, drinking sweet tea. They didn't want that to happen. Mm-hmm. They was trying to make you think you couldn't be up on your throne, perhaps, and that you wouldn't have an abundant future. Yeah, well, it was all for nothing. They wasted their time with that one. Okay, because you trust God, right? This card also represents trust and returning to the safe haven, but you have to trust because the safe haven is inside this whale. So everybody in their right mind know that they wouldn't volunteer to go venturing into the mouth of a whale, but it's safe in there. That's the world whale. Okay, that's La Beline, and that is the whale that brings the secrets of the deep over to the siren in my deck, and she can go on to land. She can interface with the humans, so she's like a go-between between worlds. So this is the secret provider, giver, keeper, who's keeping you, Empress. If you're the Empress I'm speaking to, it's keeping the Empress. The Empress is safe, or the Empress trusted, or you trusted, and you're in whatever capacity you're in your Empress status or doing some sort of Empress move, right, guys? You can do Empress moves without being, feminine. So, you know, again, sitting pretty, especially if this is the business floor, they didn't want you to be sitting pretty. They didn't want you to have an abundant future. And they knew it looked like here that they needed to keep you in your head. They were trying to, confuse you, make you feel like you couldn't succeed. But you had trust because you make wise decisions, because you can see things clearly, because you calculate expertly like a boss. Like a boss. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All of these things are an extension of why the Creator is so proud of you. Because you're dancing with God, you know? You're dancing with God. And God has empathy because maybe he twirled you and you twirled into the wall or something once or twice, right? Because the fool card, but you got back up, you know what I'm saying? You got back up. You got back on the dance floor like a pro, like a fucking pro. The show must go on. You understood that. The show must go on. So you kept it popping. And so now it just looks cool. Now it's just fucking cool, and it just shows that you're a fucking boss. You a baby boss here, and you all the way the boss there, and there, and there. You know what I'm saying? So you like the Creator is glad that he selected you, that sort of thing. Like the Creator feels like he outdid himself. You know, working with you. That's nice. That's really nice. Any last things you want to say to the people, Creator? The Creator says this: pain don't last forever. Amen. About to get some relief. There's relief in that card. Relief from the pain. Relief from the bullshit. Something is finally over. That relieves you that it's over. Right. Okay? So if we in the chapel, you the Creator's boo. There's no question about that. Please don't think that nothing that you've been through is going to change that. Hello? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Creator's in love with you. If this is the lover's floor, y'all still care about each other. Okay? Whatever the distance is, It's about to be healed. Okay, it's about to be healed. If you on the lovers floor, um, if you on the business floor, you're gonna start seeing some new love for whatever it is that you do or whatever it is that your product is. Okay, you're gonna start seeing some new love coming up here. Right, love. Okay, exactly. Thank you. I work here. Listen, I hope that message helps somebody out there. Do you feel me? All right. For more deep ass readings where we see that you can't fall down and get defeated no matter what happens. Like in deep readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Go join the group. Boom. Let's bubble. Let's bubble, y'all. Okay. You tell me. We shaping it together. You know what we gonna make this thing into. All right. So get over there and do that. I'm gonna put that information down below in the description as well. What else? Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom, of course, and make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. Now we'll see you again here soon, party people, behind the black veil.